Hey everybody, Jason and John here for Everyday Crypto, sponsored by CryptoTaxShield.com. Jason, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you taking some time.
John, as always, I appreciate you, brother. I really do.
Oh, no worries. Feelings mutual. Let's get started. There's some interesting stuff. I see Ethereum's up 100% over the past few days. Seems to be pumping. I just saw what the heck's going on. Let's get Jason on a call and kind of set you loose.
Yeah, and if I could, please, if you find any entertainment or educational value in this at all, please like and subscribe. It helps us help you. And we are not financial advisors. Always do your own research.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so Ethereum's up about 100% over the last 5 weeks, and it's pumped a lot the last couple of days. So it's actually really interesting. So it's greatly outperforming Bitcoin in this bear market, and that's never happened before. Like
Right.
nothing has been a safer hold during bear markets in Bitcoin up till now.
Wow.
And now it seems to be Ethereum, which is extremely interesting, which means, so in crypto spaces for years, like in crypto, people are very maximalist, like you have Bitcoin maximalists, and then you have people who are Ethereum maximalists. And for years, Ethereum maximalists have been saying that they call it the flippening. At some point, they believe Ethereum will flip market cap on Bitcoin and become the biggest cryptocurrency.
Wow.
And it's been debated about for years now. But now you're kind of seeing it. So what's happening, and the reason why this is happening is Ethereum for the past, it's been years and years and years. They've been trying to get to Ethereum 2.0,
Yeah.
which makes it faster, cheaper, and more scalable.
Yep.
And it goes to proof of stake. So the knock on proof of work and how much energy it takes to mine things goes away.
Sure.
And now we're coming close to it. So the next stage of it is on September 19th. And if this is successful, you're going to see Ethereum go through what's called a triple halvening.
Okay.
So Bitcoin has a halvening every 4 years where it cuts the production of Bitcoin in half.
Right.
And that's usually the catalyst that sends crypto markets into bull runs.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're taking the second biggest crypto, which is Ethereum, and you're giving it a triple halvening all at once.
Wow.
And you're making it to where it's pretty much deflationary at that point, or at least not inflationary. So maybe it's just like a break-even part.
Neutral. Mm-hmm.
That's a huge deal. And it makes a lot of people extremely bullish on the future of Ethereum, me included. And the reason why is because in the last year or so, as these new layer one blockchains like Solana and Avalanche and Phantom, and there's so many more, they've eaten up market share on Ethereum because they're so much cheaper and they're so much faster.
Right.
But the edge, at that time, the only edge that Ethereum had on them was the fact that most developers are on Ethereum by far, like 80% of developers are on the Ethereum network.
Mm-hmm.
And the trustability. So Ethereum has lasted the test of time. It's very secure.
Right.
And we see with these other new blockchains that problems happen. So if you take away the fact that if you make it cheap as the other blockchains and as fast,
Right.
I imagine the other blockchains are going to have a hard time keeping up with Ethereum at that point.
Interesting. Yeah, it's so generally, if I'm hearing this correctly, generally speaking, in the past, if Bitcoin did something, Ethereum would sort of follow suit. Sort of all crypto, right? It sort of sets the pace. Do you ever see Ethereum being the thing that might start setting the pace? I mean, it seems like it might be doing that already, at least a little bit.
I've given this a lot of thought, John. I really have.
Yeah.
And I've been watching this very closely. And I think there's a really good possibility that this changes everything.
Yeah.
A triple halvening, not just a one, a triple.
Right.
And it takes away all the knocking points on Ethereum over the past years.
Mm-hmm.
You take them all away.
Right.
And I do think this is going to be huge. And I'll be honest with you, I tend to believe also that over time, maybe over the next couple of years, Ethereum could pass Bitcoin as the biggest crypto.
That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you just overall, speaking overall crypto, do you see us turning a corner? I know things in sort of the regular economy are very shaky right now. Do you see sort of maybe crypto sort of parting ways and kind of doing its own thing?
So, such a good question, John, because there's so many arguments to be made on both sides of this.
Right.
So if I just take a look at the macroeconomic situation, I don't want to get invested in anything right now.
Okay.
But BlackRock just teamed up with Coinbase, and BlackRock's got $9.5 trillion under assets under management. They're the biggest in the world on that.
Right.
And the reason why they teamed up with Coinbase is to give institutional investors a safe avenue to get involved in crypto. That's huge news. Like that lets me know that not only is there lots of institutional interest, but BlackRock's got a lot of political pull as well.
Right.
This could lead to a very fast Bitcoin ETF, which is something crypto people have been waiting for years for.
Right.
And we know it's going to be huge. When that happens, it's such a big deal. So although the macro environment's super ugly, excuse me,
sure,
you have the triple halving of Ethereum coming up.
Right.
You've got BlackRock jumping in, which could launch a Bitcoin spot ETF. And then if the timing is right, like let's just say all this happens right as the Feds stop increasing interest rates. Let's say they come out and say, look, we're staying at zero. We're not going to increase it. We're not going to decrease it.
Right.
You could see where a rocket ship would take off in the crypto ecosystems, and it would take off faster than anything else because it crashed faster than anything else.
Right.
And there's so much institutional investment. Like people forget, like crypto is a very small market cap. I think right now it's at just over $1 trillion.
Okay.
That's so small in comparison to gold, silver, and stocks and real estate. Like those are in the tens of trillions or hundreds of trillions. Like if you look at the derivatives market, it's insane. Like it's hundreds of trillions.
Right.
You start throwing just a small percentage of that money at the crypto market, and you could easily see Bitcoin at $500,000, Ethereum at $20,000. Like these things are very possible and most likely probable. It's just a matter of timing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I guess for the foreseeable future, there's going to be some sort of marriage there. But no, I tend to agree with you. I think the current environment is sort of a hold and sort of wait and sort of educate yourself in the meantime, but be ready to pounce when the time's right. So, yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah. So Jason, thanks so much, man. This answers that. Yeah. There was a little stuff going on there with Ethereum. I thought we'd get you on a call, and I appreciate your time.
John, as always, I appreciate you.
You bet. We'll do another one soon.
You got it.